Hello everybody, time for the weekly update video for, is it May 13th already? Wow, time sure does fly, doesn't it? Well, this past week was the start of the A week and B week cycle for uploading videos. As you can see down at the bottom of the screen, we've got some things to talk about. And the first of those, once I get through the what happened last week stuff, we'll be talking about next week. So this past week, Sunday saw me get the update video put up online, and then I was able to get some resting done, planning for the week as well. Then Monday, since it was B week, had two gaming videos all week. Hope you've been enjoying that. Other than that, Tuesday was pretty big because I had time to do some planning and recording, trying to get a little bit ahead, so I'm happy about that. Then Wednesday through Friday had some things around the house that needed fixing and working on, so I was able to get that done. And then Saturday was spent making this video. So that was a look at last week. Now this week is going to be following the B week schedule, and for anyone interested, here are the schedules. You can pause if you want, but I will be going over it. So B week, Sunday is this update video you're seeing now. Monday, 2 gaming videos. Tuesday we have the Blender Learning series videos and a gaming video. Then Wednesday is the 3D printing video and a gaming video, followed by Thursday, which is the Blender Project series video and another gaming video. Friday is crafting and gaming video, and then Saturday is swords and stuff. So that is what we're doing. It. Yeah, so that's Schedule B, so now you know what we're looking at there. And that leads into the article. Let me just get that moved over here. Wrong one, hang on. There we go. Gotta rename some stuff. Okay, so we're looking at how every Google search results in CO2 emissions. Everyone likes to think about factories and cars and just human life in general being an environmental pollution engine. But people don't like to think of the internet as such. But to run the internet, there's a need for millions of physical servers in data centers around the world. And they all require a lot of energy to run. And like it says, much of that energy comes from power sources that emit carbon dioxide into the air as they burn fossil fuels. And I found this interesting, that one study from 2015 suggests internet activity results in as much CO2 emissions as the global aviation industry. It's not just one country, that's global. And so at this screen grab was taken on May 1st after 10 seconds of being on the site. And it says Google.com emitted 5,615.41 kilograms of carbon dioxide since you opened this page. So that is pretty interesting. Everyone likes to think that you are not using as much materials being online. But in reality, that's not true at all. In reality, you're using just as much, if not more, because it's all got to be powered. So maybe the next time that you think about maybe the next time you think about getting online and doing some shopping or ordering something or watching a movie, might do you better if you're environmentally conscious to actually drive there, because you're probably going to use less and create less CO2 emissions, even if you're using a gasoline-powered car that regularly puts out a set amount of carbon dioxide. Something to think about. All right, so that brings us to the update extras section. And let's switch over to that video for that. Update extras time once again. So this time what we've got are the alternate covers for the 4 first issues of the Sonic the Hedgehog IDW comic. And I just wanted to put these out here because the individual art on each cover is truly something to be enjoyed. For instance, if we take a look at the first one here, we've got Sonic running through a loop. And then if we look at the second one, we've got Sonic and Amy helping fight off some robots. The third one, which we've got to go over today, has Sonic and Knuckles with what I'm guessing are 2 baddies in the background. And then number 4, we get Blaze the cat and a new character. And then let's also stop and admire the full set. So last time we had number 1, issue number 1 and number 2, and they lined up to give some interesting art. Now if we put issue 3 in as well, you can see that that pattern continues. And the same if we add in issue 4. So let's just move these two over a little bit. So there we go. Got all 4 together. So we need to take a look at 3 comics this time. And you already know what 2 of them are. These 2. And I had this one in my account waiting for me as well. It's not a Sonic comic, but it is a pony comic. And an interesting one at that. So we will do them in the following order. Pony, at the end, Sonic, and Sonic. Put these to the side for right now. And let us begin. Let's get this zoomed in a bit here. There we go, that should do. Okay. And away we go. Want the entire thing in frame. That should be good. Okay. Here we go. So, first page sees Sonic outside another village with Knuckles destroying a robot. Second page here, they meet up, exchange words, and Knuckles is looking to get into this village as well. Third page, they can't. No one will let them in, so they just get in their own way. Next page, we get a little back, or next 2 pages, we get a little backstory on why everyone's not wanting to have anything to do with Sonic and Company. And then we see the main villains of this issue. So, on to the next one. And we've got Rough and Tumble. And they're engaging in battle with Sonic and Knuckles. This goes on for a couple of pages. And they are eventually beaten, and the village is returned to the rightful care of its residents. Rough and Tumble being kicked out. Okay, that's it for that one. So let's take a look at, well, gotta do things right. After we read a comic, we protect it. So into its protective sleeve it goes. Now on to issue 4. And so we've got Sonic rushing off again to another village to help out, where he meets up with another character, one that we haven't met before, helping to deal with the robots. And we learn that her name is Tangle the Lemur. Or this character's name is Tangle the Lemur. Looks like a girl to me, but I could be wrong. And then in comes Blaze the cat. Learn that Blaze is here because of the Soul Emeralds. And they spend a while bashing robots. And that's pretty much it. Except at the very end, get to here, find out that Eggman is still around. Or Robotnik, depending on where you come from. So that's it for this. Fourth issue. Get it put in its sleeve as well. So that's everything but the pony comic. So let's take a look at this one. So it looks like Celestia plans on transforming into another pony to investigate what the citizens of the land think of her. And everything's fine until the item that allows her to transform is stolen by a thief. And she has to get help from Twilight and Company. Meanwhile, the thief returns to her home and learns that the item is magical, causing a rift between her supposed aunt and her, causing her to run away. Back at the Castle of Friendship, we have Celestia trying to get in, and Twilight not believing her. Until Celestia tells Twilight something that only she would know, at which point Twilight completely believes her now. So they go searching for the item and the thief, and they find her. This then leads to a confrontation between Celestia, Twilight, and Starlight Glimmer, with the aunt and the thief. The thief throws the magical item away. Celestia is able to grab it and transform back. And that's pretty much it. The aunt ends up getting loaded into jail for what she was doing. And that's that. And now we've got ads for the new Sonic on the back of the Pony comic, so I think that's pretty neat. Alright, until next time. Hey everyone, hope you enjoyed the video you just watched. If you did, right here, let's move my head over, there we go, right here is going to be another video in the future for the next in this particular series. And over here is going to be the previous video in this series, along with a subscribe button down below it. So feel free to give that a hit, and be sure to like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't. And let's see. Oh yeah, be sure to leave a comment. I'd appreciate knowing what your thoughts are. Until the next one, everyone.